Kuala Lumpur. Departure time 3:10 p.m. Immediate boarding at
Oh, your
gate
camera
12.
quality is really good. It is.
All right, what are we doing?
Okay, we are currently on our way to Switzerland
Oh,
for some pre-season training. Just finished up the comp on the weekend. Went pretty well.
best it could be.
Yeah, gonna go to Paris, Tokyo. Oh my god, Paris, Tokyo, Paris Olympics.
Yay!
But I asked you guys some questions on my Instagram, and I'm gonna answer some of them while we're stretching before we get on the flight.
All right. So first question: what age did you compete on your first ever climbing competition, and what was the result?
Was the Bayside Boulder Bash? Yeah, I think either Bayside Boulder Bash or like the
big bouldering series.
yeah, something like that.
It's definitely a Bayside.
Yeah, I don't know what my result would have been because I guess I would have done my like age category, and I think I won.
I think you must have. There wouldn't
I
have
think
been
so.
anyone
Yeah,
else.
I did. There weren't many other people in my category by that point. So I think, yeah.
How old were you? 9?
Oh yeah. I think maybe 10 or 11.
All right. Another question: what is your favorite color?
Purple.
Classic.
Did you always want to be a rock climber?
You wanted to be a physio for a little while. I remember that.
Yeah, I think when I was younger, I kind of changed a lot in what I wanted to do. I mean, at some point I wanted to be a vet. I definitely wanted to be a physio because Claire Langmore, who I used to climb with a lot, was one of my biggest mentors, and she was a physio, and I pretty much just wanted to do everything she did. Then there were times that I wanted to be a chiro, but I guess since like I was maybe 18, 19, I knew that I just wanted to do climbing.
How long have you been a vegan?
Oh. I think it's like I was 16.
But maybe
So
I
it's
was a little
12 years?
after, so maybe 10 years.
Do you receive annoying comments from other climbers about being a vegan?
To be honest, I used to a lot when I was young. Like, I guess that has changed with like society being more okay with more people being vegan. But I used to get it a lot, especially from other like athletes' parents and dads. They would always be like, "How do you get your protein?" Like all the time, but not so much anymore.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
What is your story about being vegan, and have you been vegan since you were born?
So I haven't been vegan since I was born. I think I've been vegan for around 10 years. And I guess my story was pretty much that my older sisters were vegan, and I wanted to do everything my older sisters wanted to do. So then I went vegan and realized that it was very easy to do. That's pretty much it.
Flight 104, operating in cooperation with British Airways, Flight 4566, in air, Flight 5834, Qatar Airways, Flight 5821, Lufthansa, Flight 7010 in Swiss, Flight 9510 to Hong Kong. We will be boarding by row number, starting from the rear of the aircraft. Boarding will commence with row 7277. Please have your boarding
Pass ready and take note of your seat number. We will be boarding in approximately 15 minutes at gate 18. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now that they've told us what's happening, favorite meal to make?
It's tricky. I think I quite like to make meals, especially on the weekend, that are like quite extravagant and like take a lot of time and prep. So a lot of like Asian food, or making like really good tacos or something like that, where you can get like the whole family involved and make that. But I also love to bake anything.
What's your alt group?
So I don't know if that means my ultimate group or my alternative group, but Stray Kids is my number one, always. My alternative? Maybe New Jeans.
Oh, good pick.
And while we're on this topic, music that you'd love to see live.
Stray Kids again.
How did you become a pro climber?
Hard work.
Yeah,
dedication.
I guess from working hard.
How long do you normally climb in a session?
Changes throughout the season. but I would say usually it goes from 2 to 5 hours.
What's your favorite type of hold? No. What's your favorite type of hold?
Pinches.
Did you feel a difference between qualifying for Tokyo and qualifying for Paris?
Yes, a big difference. We were in lockdown during Tokyo, and I mean, my motivation for climbing was pretty low, and the mood was just pretty low in general. And for this one, I've just come off my best season yet. Had my whole family there. It was in Australia, so yeah, completely different. Vibes were a lot higher this time.
The other one was also in Australia, but I think you mean Melbourne.
Oh yeah, sorry. It was like 15 minutes from my house this time, which is kind of crazy.
What are the friendship like on the circuit with the
good.
other competitors?
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of friends from lots of different countries. Very wholesome.
And what would your weekly schedule look like?
Again, that changes a lot throughout the season. During preseason training, it's just like a lot of either in the gym or at the climbing centers, and then resting. And currently in the off season, whatever I want.
But it's 2 days on, 1 day off.
Oh yeah, I always do. Well, no, sometimes it changes in Switzerland because I get access to the Swiss team center, and they go in certain days. I actually follow set days, which is Monday at the center, Thursday at the center. Is it just 2 days? What's the schedule in your quizzing usually?
It depends. There's sessions Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Which is probably what I do, and then another day climbing somewhere else.
What advice would you give a young person wanting to get into setting?
Talk to the best setter I know.
You want me to answer?
Yeah.
I would say like try and climb a lot with a lot of different people. I would try and be very playful in your sessions and explore lots of different movement types. I would talk a lot with the route setters and the head setters and even the front desk staff and let them know that you're interested. Unfortunately, there aren't proper entry paths into route setting, but
Depending on the country.
depending on the country, but I would just let it be very well known that you're interested and take any opportunity that you can and really focus on how you could be beneficial to the route setting industry. Spit fire.
Do you have any tips on how you've built your resilience to competition climbing?
Resilience to competition climbing. I'm not sure if I understand what that means.
I guess it's like an intense environment and you've like built up resilience to being in those environments.
Oh yeah, I guess it's something that I really love and enjoy, so it doesn't really feel like I need resilience in it. It's kind of where I want to be. But I would say also just doing them more and more makes it easier and makes the space more bearable.
Were you confident you were going to get the tickets for the Olympics?
I would say I was confident. I had come off my best season yet, so I was feeling pretty good about my climbing. But I mean, it all came down to winning an event, which can always be stressful and hard. So I was confident, but I still had my doubts, like always.
Would you consider moving to Europe? Excuse me, just coming off to COVID. Would you consider moving to Europe for more access to harder gyms?
Yes.
And why don't you?
I mean, for one, it's a bit expensive, and two, visas are really hard to sort out. But I am going to be in Europe for a lot of this season.
Do you think your time in Europe last year helped you have more confidence for your qualification event this year?
Yeah, I would say so. I would actually say that a lot of my confidence came down to my preseason training in Asia with May. We worked a lot on like my mindset and building up my confidence there. But then I think from that training, then being able to actually perform with that mindset also helped with that.
Which comps are you going to do next year, or are you going to miss some to be ready for the Olympics?
I'll probably miss a few because I will be peaking for the Olympics. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I will definitely be doing China and Korea. Yeah.
How do you build endurance for lead climbing?
Getting pumped, man. Yeah, I mean climbing routes and then also doing like circuits on a spray wall, mostly for me.
So first, I would like to say congratulations. And what is your favorite comp snack?
Thank you. Comp snack. Macro Mike bars, chocolate coated rice cakes, and fruit and nuts.
How do you get enough protein as a vegan?
Macro Mike protein. Use my discount code. Leave it in the description.
What's your skincare routine for your hands? Apparently, this person says that some people use nappy rash for thin skin.
I've never heard of that, but I usually use Rhino Skin Repair or Perform.
What's your advice for a beginner? You inspire this person.
Thank you. I would say find a good crew of people to climb with, and try and climb with people who are a little bit above you, so you can try and follow kind of their movements and how they climb to better yourself.
Do you think genes play a part in competition climbing?
Jeans? No.
You got me.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this makes more sense. I think that you can have a natural ability to climbing which can help, but I'm not sure if it plays a huge part in competition climbing, because I feel like that's something that you build up mentally and you have to train that.
I think having parents who have been through a similar experience and can pass on knowledge can also be of a benefit.
Alrighty. What are you studying?
I'm not currently studying, but like at uni, but I'm studying Japanese in my spare time.
Who's your Stray Kid bias?
It changes, honestly, but I think I'm an OG Felix Stay.
Mate, who's your OG? Who's your Stray Kids bias?
I think it's probably Changbin.
Yeah.
How did you discover climbing and know you wanted to pursue it?
I found climbing through my family, like everything else that I do. When my sisters all climbed and I just wanted to join in, so I joined the squad. And I knew I wanted to pursue it when it was just something that I really loved.
Have you ever experienced burnout, and how did you overcome it?
Yes, I definitely experienced burnout after the last, or like 2019 season, and then after the Olympics. And I would say I overcame it by going to Japan and Korea with May, where we traveled around climbing and kind of just finding my love for climbing again and enjoying it heaps.
It was an amazing trip.
What are your first thoughts on your experience at the Tokyo Olympics?
Thoughts? It was incredible to be part of like the Australian Olympic team, because it was extremely different to being on the Australian climbing team. We had so much support, pretty much anything we needed we could get, which was absolutely wild. But also quite a bit of sadness.
Why the sadness?
I think just because I couldn't prepare how I wanted for the Olympics and I couldn't compete how I wanted for the Olympics, and it was just quite a rough time in general.
With your vegan proteins, do you like to use meat alternatives, or do you prefer natural sources like beans and lentils?
I like both, but I would say I mostly have more whole food protein sources.
Did you try any other sports before climbing?
I did ballet for like a year when I was 5, and I also played a little bit of tennis.
What has been your favourite location to compete in?
First things that pop into my head are Seoul and Prague.
Favourite food?
Acai bowls.
One carb has to go. Bread, rice, pasta, or potato? Which one?
Bread, easy. I don't even like that much.
I called it.
What would you choose, mate?
What were the options? Bread, rice, potatoes, and pasta. I really love carbs. I don't know if I can pick one.
I thought you'd choose potato.
No, I love baked potatoes. Like loaded potato. Maybe I choose pasta. Because you can just have noodles.
Will,
What's the question?
you have to get rid of one carb, either bread, pasta, potato, or rice. Which one?
Rice.
What do you do while you're not climbing or training?
Recovering from climbing and training. But I would say at the moment I've been really getting into listening to music and colouring in. Or I'll be baking, cooking, shopping, hanging out.
What gym did you start climbing at when you were growing up?
I started out at Hard Rock, but I would say that my home gym when I was younger was Bayside Rock
In
in
Bayside, Melbourne, Victoria.
in Victoria, Carramdale.
Where's your favourite place that you've visited?
Korea or Japan or Shanghai, just Asia.
What's your favourite TV show right now?
I haven't been watching TV shows at all, but if I had to choose, maybe Sex Education.
Oh yeah, nice. What is the best about climbing in your opinion?
I think one of the big things I like about it is the social side, especially with bouldering. Being able to climb with everyone is really nice. But I also love how it's like mentally and physically challenging, like solving a puzzle.
Favourite rest day activity?
Getting acai bowls, going shopping, and cuddling Mina.
Favourite rest day activity, Will?
Drawing.
May, favourite rest day activity?
Rest day activity. Shopping, maybe? Or like catching up with friends.
Which athlete inspires you?
Jan Ugambre, for sure. And
I hear that.
Queen. And I would say I'm usually inspired by Miho.
Will? What athlete inspires you?
Osh Mackenzie.
May?
I was gonna say Osh, obviously.
beat you to it.
But it's true.
How will you celebrate getting qualified for the Paris Olympics?
Going to Switzerland.
What is your favourite book and what does it say about you?
My favorite book. I don't know if I can choose. What's a book that I wrote about? No, you, Lily. There's too many.
There's so many books. Recently you wrote The Resilience Project
I really liked that book, The Resilience Project.
by Hugh Van Cuylenburg.
Yeah. Also, shout out to the Imperfects podcast. Amazing. Yeah, I don't know, but I really like, I guess, kind of like self-help books / feminist literature.
Noise. Roxanne Gay for the win.
Yep.
Trickiest question out there. What is the process of making the national team? Get to semi-finals
Yeah.
in World Cups. Like this is how you did it.
Yeah, I qualified by my results this year, which was qualifying for three semi-finals in a World Cup.
This is an interesting question because you don't have a very good relationship with them. But what's your favourite bird?
None of them. I guess a mallard.
The birds hate you.
Me and Benz do not get on.
Okay. I don't know how to say this word. What's the best kendama trick you can do? What is it?
What is it? Kendama?
Kendama?
I think it's kendama. Kendama
Trick you can do.
But this was by James and I can't even do any tricks.
Oh, sorry, bad noise. What are some must-haves that you bring on your competition trips?
Climbing shoes, climbing chalk. Oh my god, what do I bring?
Water bottle.
Why are you showing what's in your bag now? What's in Ocean's travel bag?
It's too big.
Wait.
Right.
Can I guess? Yeah. All right. So obviously you have a water bottle. Yeah. Headphones.
Yes.
Your neck pillow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your down jacket.
Yeah. When we arrive in Switzerland and it's freezing.
I think you have a book.
Kindle.
Okay.
Still counts.
This is in that giant bag.
Always macrame.
Protein bar.
This is
climbing gear.
well. This is just yes. Technically yes. This is climbing gear.
Like emergency climbing gear, just in case your bag gets
Didn't
lost.
fit in my luggage.
I thought you were being like, oh, like ready.
Can you turn it the other way so we can see?
This is a bag that May got me for my season, right?
From
As a congratulations.
Eye Candy?
Yeah. It's so cute. I take it out to the wall with me, with all my
Feel free to check
necessities.
in the sponsor. I get it.
Yeah, hit me up. But it's kind of a random bag right now. But it has my mini chalk bag, TheraBand, some Nurofen, binoculars, just at the comp, some Tokyo powder, secret stuff, my earphones that I wear, and my iPod in the cool zone, tape, rhino skin repair.
Because you can't have anything that connects to Wi-Fi. Gotta go old
I
school.
always have my recovery sleeves in competitions. Well, something funky that I usually bring with me.
A family member.
True. I know, but not even necessarily true. Went to Tel Aviv.
Yeah, true. But normally.
Normal.
And next time.
Yeah. I would say my necessities is massage gun, recovery sleeves, and water.
And Will would add a knife to his.
Yeah, true.
And May, what would you add to your box of goodies?
Probably a savoury snack. I would add probably Rubik's Cube.
Ben does that.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a Ben fan. What's your favourite flower?
Actually, I've never thought about that.
Will, what's your favourite flower?
Opium poppies.
Opium poppy. May?
Mine's a frangipani.
Boring.
I'll come back to you guys. I'm gonna look them up and see.
What do you appreciate in people?
Empathy, generosity, and kindness.
No, cute. What about you, Will? Will's butt.
What?
What do you appreciate in people?
First thing that popped to mind was discipline and tenacity.
May, what are you?
I think patience and like playfulness.
I love curiosity. Curiosity and honesty.
I hope you enjoyed all of the answers for your questions. Really appreciate all of them. And yeah.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
Press the
Smash that
little,
subscribe button.
yeah, press the little ding to let you know when Osh posts the video.
Hopefully there'll be more and more. I'll try. Yeah.
Catch you next time.
Thank you.